Hello, CHS. What's up?
Up on the housetop, reindeer paws. Out jumps good old Santa Claus. Down through the chimney with lots of toys. All for the little ones' Christmas joys.
12 days till Christmas.
We've been working hard.
And now it's time for CHS Today.
You can turn in your Richer tickets at the bookstore for a snack. 4 tickets for a Rice Krispie treat, 3 tickets for a fruit roll-up, and 2 tickets for a package of goldfish. These will only be available before school and during Second Chance breakfast. There's a limit of 1 snack per student.
Food distribution will be today after school till 5:30. Any student riding the bus needs a pass. Make sure you see Julie Phillips this morning.
Here's Mr. Judd with some parking lot safety reminders.
Good morning, CHS. It's Mr. Judd, just to remind you to be safe in our parking lots. The student parking lot in the Waterloo area is really crazy in the afternoon. Students, take your time. There's no reason to be in a rush. If you have to be at work at a certain time or have to be somewhere, make sure you park very close to the exit or in a row that can just pull out and get in the line. If you're in some of those back rows, you're going to have to get in line and wait. And always be courteous. Be looking out for the other person. Allow people to cut in line in front of you if you can. And in the Columbia lot, just make sure you're going with the one-way flow. And just take your time. We don't want anyone hurt. We don't want any vehicles damaged. And there's no reason to go so quickly or be in such a hurry that you harm yourself or other people. Thanks for trying.
There's a senior council meeting today during SRT in Senator Brown's room.
And now, the Russell Report.
Good morning, CHS. This is Mr. Russell for another weekly Russell Report. We'll talk about a couple of things. First thing I'd like to talk about is when we had the blackout the other day. Too many times when we're having situations like that, we have kids wanting to call home and have their parents come and get them. We need to understand when we have a situation and we're under a lockdown or a lockout, we are not dismissing kids. So you need to, those who are doing it, please just stay here at school, follow the rules, do what you need to do, and let's so we don't have parents coming and wondering why they can't take you and things like that. Now, if it's an extreme emergency situation, we have a reunification process for that, and we'll take care of that if the time arises. Let's talk about attendance and our leaders. Remember, the class that wins the attendance, and that's counting this semester, so when we have one more week, we'll get an ice cream party next week. Well, I should say the week when we come back from break. And right now, our freshmen are still leading at 94.5% attendance rate, which is number 1. Our number 2 is our juniors. They're close behind at 93.5. Our sophomores are at 93.37, so they're close behind the juniors. And in last place are our seniors at 91.45%. So our seniors, I think, need to show a little bit better leadership in the school with coming to school, setting a good example for the underclassmen so that they want to come to school as well. And speaking of coming to school, remember next week is our last week. Final exams are coming up. You want to be sure that you study. That is 10% of your grade. You'd hate to go to a class for 18 weeks and fail the class just by a couple percentage points and have to retake it. So be sure you study for your finals, get any extra work that if you can get caught up so you can pass your classes and get your credits. Okay, well, until next week, this is Mr. Russell. Have a good day, CHS.
Today for lunch we'll be having buffalo chicken dip, pepperoni cheese calzone, and a walking beef taco.
It's pretty windy today. Here's Shane with your weather.
What's up, CHS? Currently it's 44 degrees outside. Let's take a look at the rest of the week. Sadly, for the rest of the week, it's going to be pretty rainy and cloudy heading into the weekend as well. But next week, it's going to be really sunny, so that's really good news. Temperature-wise, it's going to be in the high 40s and mid-50s, lows of 30s and mid-20s. That's really all I got for you guys today. Happy Thursday. Back to the desk.
Now over to Santa
with the sports.
Thank you, Elves. The eSports Club will meet after school today in the lecture hall. Please be sure to bring your iPads and your gaming information. If you have any questions about the meeting or how to join, please see Mr. Mitchell. Sports action for tonight is boys freshman basketball against East Central starting at 6 at home, and girls freshman basketball against East Central has been canceled. Good luck out there, Spartans. Now back to the desk for birthdays.
Birthdays for today are
Becca Pike and Hope Flum. Happy birthday.
Have you been naughty?
Or nice.
Ho, ho, ho. And that's all for CHS Today.
That was so